I'm Robert Field, and I am fishing my way through Mississippi, bouncing between state parks in my RV and checking out all the best fishing holes, cultural hotspots, and delicious eats along the way. This time, we've made it down to Biloxi to fish for several Gulf Coast species.
Got him!
Then we're cooking up our catch with new friends before hopping on a shrimp boat to learn how Mississippi harvests its fresh seafood.
You gonna get some south in your mouth? Come on.
I'm ready for this. Oh, it's gonna be good.
Mike.
A little wet this morning. Like, oh, I gotta hurry unload, and then I realized, well, we're just gonna be out in it regardless.
Right.
Yeah, so we have to go around, we'll go out and go around that corner, and there's like a concrete dock that goes out, and there's pylons and stuff. We go
Get up under it?
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to Field Trips. Welcome back to Mississippi. We're in Gulfport, Mississippi today. Gonna do some kayak fishing, finally, really. Brooks and I, we've been running around all over the state, doing all kinds of stuff, doing some fishing, but no kayak fishing, which is our thing. So we're excited now. Of course, it's been, I mean, everyone everywhere we've gone here has been talking about all the crazy rain this year, and today is no exception. It's let up right now, so we're gonna hustling, trying to get the kayaks launched, but I don't think it's gonna matter. I think we're gonna be out there in the rain here at some point this morning. But we're out here with Matt Mitchell and Vince, and our buddy Sean Rigby just showed up. And we're gonna be going after some speckled trout, maybe get a chance to go for some redfish, and I think there's always a chance at maybe a little bonus surprise flounder. So all good eating fish. We're hoping to keep some fish today for dinner. We'll see what happens, but yeah, we're trying to get out there before this rain comes back. It's wet and it's not warm either.
We're gonna do it though.
Let's get out there.
We're gonna do it though. Yeah, we good, man.
Well, here's that weather that we were promised. It's cold, wet, but fish are already wet, so we're just gonna get after it.
That's a good one right there, man. Just barely off the bottom, huh?
Really off the bottom, man. Working it across some rocks with a little twitch and nail.
Hell yeah.
Nice. First fish of the day. Pretty little speckled trout. Not real big, but only gotta be 15. Not the most beautiful day I've ever kayak fished, but it's part of it. 15 and a half. There we go. There we go. And there he goes. Didn't look quite legal, but closer. Oh, this is gonna be a tight one.
You alright, bro?
Yeah. Yep. Cozy in here. There you go. Vince here up in the, staying out of the rain. You got a little guy. Tight quarters up in here. Brooks just broke a rod trying to catch one up out of here. One of my rods. It looked like a good one. It's coming out of your pay. Still raining. A little shortcut under that. The water's real high from all this rain. That was a little interesting. Close quarters, to say the least. We on an adventure now. All right, so we're gonna switch gears a little bit here. We're gonna try for sheepshead, which this is a pretty bizarre looking fish. They got human-like teeth. I have caught them in Jersey and Texas and in Florida. And they like to live on these pilings. So this thing that we just went under, all these vertical pilings, they'll go on there and they'll eat the barnacles and stuff like that off there. They got molars for chomping down on barnacles and shells. And they love little crabs. So we got some fiddler crabs, live fiddler crabs. Now these guys got some claws. There's a little fiddler crab. We're just putting it on a regular jig head. Just kind of popping it in there. Real simple rig. And we're gonna see if we can't pull up some sheepshead. These guys they are strong fighters. They got a body like a snapper. Really strong fight, and they're also delicious. So we've definitely been getting on some trout, but just mostly smaller ones. So I'm hoping maybe we can bag a keeper sheephead or two on these pilings. Let's see what we can get done. Got him. Oh! That's first drop though, hey. I feel better. All right, well there it was. I mean, as soon as I did what Vince told me, kind of step it down this diagonal piling here. I mean, there it was. I had it down there maybe 10 seconds, I think less. Came off and felt like pretty good fish. You can see the claws on these little guys. Substantial. Try this again. That's a good sign. Man, it had some weight to it. Yeah. That felt like a decent one. Got him. Oh my! What the hell? Man! God, dog, I felt like I had him. Well, that's number 2 that just bested me. But they're down there. And right now I'm just feeding them crabs. I need to, they're saying set the hook harder, which makes sense. These things got a ton of teeth. They got pretty tough mouths. And yeah, second crab down and second sheephead hit it, but second one got away also. See if maybe we can get lucky number 3 going here. Try it again. Man, these things are outsmarting me right now, but I got a feeling we're gonna get them. That's 3 drops, 3 bites. Can't ask for much more than that. Except for executing and getting one. Guess I could ask for that. No way. I'm getting embarrassed over here is what's happening. 5 crabs, 5 drops, and just I need a few more, man. Can I come get some? Yeah. Yeah, so we got plenty. Oh yeah. Alright. Cool. Don't get me now. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. No problem, man. I was over here thinking, no, I hope I get a bite. And that's not the problem. I just need to execute. They're in there. That's no doubt about that. The barb of my hook is kind of buried in that crab. You think that's part of my problem?
Oh, no. Make sure that portion of the hook is out.
Yeah, I got you. Okay. I think maybe that's part of my problem. Hey, man, get off my spot, dude. Where you going? I got some revenge to get over here.
Right here.
Yep. There we go. Yep.
There he is.
Yep. Get in there. Woo! Got him. Finally. There we go. 8th time's the charm. All right, well, these things are not easy, tricky to land, really tricky even to hook. I think I lost 8 crabs to 7 or 8 bites before finally hooking into one good. And this one was trying to wrap me around the pilings. I could feel the barnacles and all that on my line. I need to check my line for frays, but there it is. And they need to be 14 inches to keep. That guy's 18 inches, 17 and a half. So he's gonna be dinner. We're gonna take him home, do a little trout and sheepshead seafood feast from here in Gulfport, Mississippi. Thanks to Vince over here for coaching me through it. These fish have kind of become an arch nemesis of sorts. I've had a few bad experiences with these fish where they just outsmarted me and bested me, and this was feeling like one of those days, but There it is. I mean, just 10, 15 minutes later and got one. There we go. Nice. We got a few keepers, handful of keepers between us, but the big trout were kind of eluding us, and we decided to kind of call an audible, switch gears, and off to a great start. I mean, I've literally been doing this about 10 minutes, and there's the first keeper on the stringer. Like I said, I need to check my line for frays. It is frayed, but I think that'll hold up. Famous last words, probably, but yeah, let's get another crab on there. We'll get back up to these pilings and see if we can't get one or two more. I actually got these crabs. I didn't have anywhere to put them, so I stuck them in my thing of Gulp, which is kind of a scented thing for soft plastics, like a scented juice. So I got a little extra scent on these crabs, and they're loving it. It's just getting them up that's the challenge. Let's see if we can't get another one. That was fun. That's a fun fight. It's like on a close quarters, hand-to-hand combat. Yep. Yep. Yeah, he's decent too. Oh, get over here. Oh man, man. Golly, they're so strong, man. Yeah. Not huge, but he'll eat. Yeah. Whew, you guys. Goodness gracious. That's a battle, man. Whew. That's fun there. It's like trying to pull a damn red snapper off the rig or something. Phew. There you go, number two, guys, a little bit bigger. They're getting a little bigger.
Yeah, you and your big ones. We're gonna put this inside of him.
That's cute.
Right?
It's like a sheepshead, only like smaller. Nice, now Matt's on one. Oh, and he just lost it. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Alrighty. So this is definitely not the easiest way to fish here. I mean, we got wind in our face, there's current from the tide, and we're trying to kind of hover these crabs right on these pilings. And so without a pedal kayak, I mean, you just couldn't do this without figuring out something to tie off to. But we're having to kind of constantly pedal, mess with our rudder, sort of trying to stay up against these pilings. And you're basically fishing straight up and down, which is not easy in these conditions, but we're getting it done. Makes for a fun challenge, but it can also be a little frustrating as the conditions are fighting you at every turn, basically. Or at least the rain let up a little bit. Although I don't have any wood to knock on. Brooks, you got some wood I can knock on? You got a hard head. Try something. Yep. Yep. Oh. 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 Standing up. She gets stop points for that one. Sick of kind of fighting this current, so I decided to just stand up, hold on to that bridge, and it was a little bit dicey, a little sketchy, but there we go. 14 or 15?
14.
My man. There's another keeper. That's fun here, guys. I'm enjoying this. Keeper number 3, guys. Dinner is served. We're not gonna starve to death. Matt's on one. Decent, he says. Nice work, man. There you go. No monster, man, but even the small ones just put up a fight. They're built like a snapper. They got a body shape like a snapper.
Away from it all.
Here we go, Brooksy on another one.
Finally.
He's getting on him up in there.
Little guys though, I gotta get one of those Robert size ones. That's getting better. That's better than my last one.
It is.
Good gracious.
Yeah, it's not easy getting those hooks out. They got all those teeth. Mama says sheephead is so ornery because they got all them teeth and no toothbrush.
I've never noticed the gold specks in them.
Yeah, they're actually really pretty fish in kind of an ugly sort of way.
All right, well, we got enough sheephead for dinner, so we're gonna leave that alone for right now. And another guy that's out here, Neil, said that the redfish are moving inside this jungle gym of pilings. We're gonna go over there and just kind of keep switching it up. We got some trout, got some sheephead. See if maybe we can't stick a redfish or two. The conditions are not making anything easy today. It's back to raining, but we're getting on some fish. No complaints here. It's a decent little stringer. I'm just hoping a bull shark doesn't come by looking for a free lunch.
Let's see it. Look at that. Matt Mitchell here with a nice one. Beautiful red. Is that a slot? 30 over slot, huh?
Yeah.
Gosh, and look at the belly on it too, man. What a great fish. We're just doing a little bit of everything today, man. Trout, sheepshead, and now some reds.
Yeah.
Get a little taste of Mississippi.
Yeah, I told you, man, it's everything out here, man.
This is sweet.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Got some smaller ones for dinner.
Yeah. Well, dinner's sorted. I wouldn't be upset with one like that. Nice work, man. Not letting the weather get us down, still getting it done. Oh, I'm jealous. All right, I want one.
This may get hectic in a hurry, I got a feeling. But we're gonna see if we can't get it done. I'd love to get a red like Matt just caught.
Check that radio, man. We got about
Not too long, huh? Yeah, all right. We can give this like 30 minutes. I mean, man, I need to be more flexible for this shit. All right, let's see.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Matt's on another.
Matt just hooked up another one right next to me. He's trying to get it out. Oh, rip and drag. Get it out of there. Oh, that looks like too much fun. Look at that. Oh. That looks like another good one, man. Yeah. Man, Matt's got him dialed. Woo. He's not coming quietly. There it is. Oh, nope, there it went. Once he's got it out there, he's pretty much got it in the clear. Oh, he's got it. Yee! Nice! Oh, look at that. Now that's some hand-to-hand combat right there.
Nice fish, man.
appreciate it, man. That's another
That's another big one.
Man, that's another stud. Yeah, that's what I keep thinking. Then he keeps ripping out fish like that. Yeah, it's probably about time to get out of here. How cool is that? Another nice redfish. Yanked out from under here. But we got thunder pretty much constantly around us. Oh, he got something. All right, well, it looks like storm's about to roll through. We ain't trying to die over a few fish. Didn't get the redfish out from under there, but leaves us something to come back for. That was fun. What a fun day. I mean, we had a small weather window. It wasn't even a weather window. The weather's been bad, but got it done. Jeez. Come on now. You already ran us off the water. Give us a break. Goodness gracious. It's raining.
lot.
I don't know if you saw that. I don't even want to get my truck like this. Whew. All right. Well, fun day despite the conditions. We have just not got a break in the rain this entire trip, but we got on some fish and everything's been working out despite Mother Nature. But now it's time to clean some fish. So we're back at the Keystone Cougar. We're back at Buccaneer State Park, which is where we're staying this week while we're down here on the coast. Just such a nice park. We've been loving it here. And yeah, we're gonna clean up some sheephead. These guys are tasty, they're fun, they're strong. I'm just really kind of tickled that this was not the plan. The plan was speckled trout, and we're back with sheepshead. That's what happened. So yeah, these fish are not the easiest to clean. They got thick scales, much like a redfish. But the boys are cleaning up the redfish that Matt caught, and we're all gonna meet up after this back at Everything Kayak. Once we get cleaned up, we're gonna go over there and have a little grilled fish session. But to me, they ought to be called human head, because I mean, they really look almost more like human teeth. In the back, they've got all these molars. I don't know if you can see those there. That's for crushing barnacles and crab shells and all the stuff that they eat. Basically, everything these guys eat has a hard shell. And then these teeth up front, that's used for plucking barnacles, scraping barnacles off of those pilings that you saw us fishing for them on. And you would not want to get your finger caught up in there. They got a pretty good bite to them. So cleaning sheephead is pretty straightforward. Like any fish, you're really gonna start here, kind of behind the head, cutting down at an angle, and then we're gonna whack it off the fillet. And whack off the fillet. I can never keep a straight face. Just keep rolling, it's fine. We're gonna do these on the half shell. So as opposed to taking the fillet off and then taking the meat off the skin, we're actually gonna leave the skin and scales on one side of each fillet. And that way we can go grill these fish. We'll put the skin and scale side down, and that protects the meat from the harsh heat of the grill, and it just makes for moist, delicious fish. It's my favorite way to do redfish and sheepshead, coincidentally. So the other nice thing is that it's about half the work, which sounds perfect right now. But yeah, once you kind of got that skin cut through there along the spine, and you made this initial cut behind the head, then you're really just gonna kind of follow the contour of the fish, follow the bones, and just let the anatomy of the fish kind of guide your knife. All right, so I'm just gonna get the rest of these guys cleaned up. Like I said, we're gonna shower, get dried off. It's still raining. After that, we're gonna go meet back up with Vince and Matt. Just what a couple of awesome guys. They've been so good to us and so nice to us since we've been here. We're gonna bring these fish here, and Ed says he's got a grill. We're gonna grub down, and I'm hungry. I don't know about you, Brooks, but
Yes, sir.
we'll see you guys over there. Cuts out half the work, and that's good to go. Look at that. That's what you're looking for. Almost done. All right, just made it here to Everything Kayak. Sweet little kayak shop. What's up, buddy?
Eduardo.
How you doing?
Good?
I brought the goods.
What's up?
We got the fish, we got the charcoal, I got seasoning, olive oil, I got some fresh parsley. I got some paper plates. I mean, we're
to see you, man.
one-stop
Good to see you,
shop.
bro. That's it, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll swing back.
Yeah, no rush, man, no stress.
Oh, please don't get me now.
Come on, man.
That's that old man there. I ain't looking no brains. Look, I nicked my dang on head.
Hey, you getting the clean shave.
For your big debut or what?
No, I have to shave, man. All that gray hair come in. Boy, it was wild.
Kind of a
Yeah, it was wild out there.
It was.
Where can we set this stuff out of the way, Ed? And I got a few supplies for you. We got some fresh parsley. get fancy, maybe a little sprinkle on top. You're the chef, but you got
Cilantro, lime, jalapeno.
You're gonna one up me.
Is this the battle of the
You
chefs?
got cilantro, limes.
some
I got
primo.
parsley and lemon.
We do both directions. We get you. You got some
Maybe
tomatoes?
we do half and half. Maybe we
Yeah,
do
yeah.
lemon on
What
the
is this battle of the
sheepshead type
chefs?
thing.
What's the top
Ed's the
chef?
chef. There's no
No.
battle here. There's no battle here. I just was trying to help. I brought some tongs. I didn't know you were gonna be prepared. I got some garlic paste. All natural. I harvested it myself.
Did you? You
grew it myself.
Squirted that out
Yes,
yourself?
that's right.
Okay.
That's right. And then these sheepshead fillets are gonna need a rinse, like I said.
Some
I think
love.
there's some scales on them still, probably.
Yeah, we can make that work.
Yeah,
But they're
so-
fresh. And that's all that
Fresh as it
matters.
gets.
That's it, yeah.
That's right. That's right.
About like
Good.
And
3
then I brought
hours
some
ago?
Tonys in case just people just.
We could just put that back.
You can't go. Yeah,
I bet you did
I
do that.
but I bought some. This is a local.
What you know about
Justin
him?
Wilson's
I didn't-
habanero.
What you know about
I didn't
that?
bring that. I didn't think you guys could handle it.
Oh,
It's in the cabinet at the house.
I'm gonna act like I didn't take offense to that.
I know.
I bought this brand new. Bought it here.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah,
Yeah,
that's good.
And I brought this in case we need to clean them up a little bit.
Yeah, we'll knock
This is
these
what I
down.
want. What is this?
That's what you want. And then
What is
this,
this?
you know.
Benoits? Or is the
Benoist.
T silent?
Come on, man. Put it together.
Benos?
Put it together.
Benoits?
Benoist. I don't know. It's
Beno,
just
you don't know
delicious.
either.
It's
Don't have to
delicious.
like put it together like
delicious.
you know.
you know it's.
Sorry.
Ed's making me fillet the sheepshead. Remember when I was talking about how it's half the work? Ed's making me do all the work.
Right.
So now here I am like a hobo on the back of the shop, taking these off the skin and scales, doing the hardest part of the fillet job. I should have brought a fillet knife. You probably wouldn't have made me do this. Mistakes were made.
When was the last time you filleted sheepshead on the sidewalk?
On the side of it, yeah. It's been a minute. Like never.
Times haven't been that hard. You could be moving furniture.
Living the dream, buddy.
That's what they tell us.
Look, now he gets the glamorous star of the show look. Like, now he's the hero.
I did not catch these.
I'm one of the
didn't
unsung
catch
heroes. I hope y'all recognize it. A little extra virgin olive oil on these sheephead fillets that I just so expertly cleaned.
Beautiful
A
cuts.
little, maybe not quite halfway.
They're gonna be good. Of that I have no doubt.
No big deal.
So what is it? Benoist?
Sure, whatever you want to call it, man.
Yeah, no, when you're on
I need a sink. This is like.
Well, there's a spigot outside if you.
Yeah, but you gotta like kneel all down and get up on that concrete.
Yeah, only an idiot would.
No, man.
So I like this. Matt here cleaned these redfish and he kept the throat saltwater quail. They call them marsh quail. This is like the most wasted, underappreciated cut of fish on the planet, I think. All right, saltwater quail getting seasoned up now. A little EVOO first. If you don't like Tony's, I don't trust you. Good to go. Let's go check out the charcoal. How are we looking at here? All right, we got the redfish on the half shell, ready to go down.
It's really hot.
Well, I fancy myself a good cook till you started bossing me around this afternoon, and now I'm just up to.
Should be close.
One time.
I mean, you know.
Doesn't get any fresher. We got some tortillas. We're gonna do some tacos.
You don't like eating fish, do you?
Gulf Coast fish specifically. Redfish, trout, flounder, sheepshead. This is like, to me, just the best eaten coast in the country. You can't beat this fish. Spoiler alert, this is gonna be good. We don't have to taste it, I already know. Fresh redfish, we'll swim today. Thanks to Matt Mitchell for catching these. I'll take credit for the sheepshead, but this is really the star of the show. Look at this. The green really does make a difference. We got charred jalapenos, we got the sheepshead.
It's gonna be awesome.
And then this redfish, we'll just have to pick off the half shell, but that's there.
It's special sauce. You gonna tell us what in it?
You gonna eat that lemon?
It's just, yeah, don't eat that lemon. That's what you want.
Oh.
See, he's ready for the redfish.
I don't know anything about that, folks. That's a new
pretty
move.
good.
He's
That's
ready
a
for
new
the
move.
redfish.
Lettuce up there.
They're hating on my parsley, man.
Are you partial to your parsley?
I'm very parsley. shell.
I
tried. There was something there. I missed it. I missed
throwing it
it.
up there.
He teed it up and I whiffed. Yeah. Man, this looks good, Ed. Truly, thank you. Thanks for having us. It was this or trying to cram 9 people in my RV, which felt kind of like a fool's errand. So
Seems a lot, yeah.
yeah, I appreciate you opening up the shop to us.
Guess I'm the only one that got a whole piece.
We do use plates in Mississippi.
You could have chopped up the cilantro, man. I'm just saying. Ed, truly, that's real good. That's real good. It's all over me.
That's how you know it's good.
That's how you know it's good.
Tell the people at home.
Yeah, okay, so gotta try the throat. We've been raving about it, but I'm gonna start in here, dig in here a little bit. Look at it. Remember me talking about it as like barbecue chicken? If you don't like fish, you're gonna like this anyways. Look how it comes apart. It looks like rotisserie chicken or something. Here, it's a different texture. Redfish throat, saltwater quail. Man.
Is it just how you remembered it?
What I love about it, grilling it that way, it just retains the moisture. It's juicy. It's like barbecue chicken. You can see it, right? Mike, look at it. It comes off kind of stringy like that. It looks like chicken, doesn't it?
Never had it? Come on.
If you haven't had it, you gotta come try it. You can get your own fork if you don't. Nah, get over here, get up. We don't have to film you. We won't stick a camera in your face. Just stick a camera. Yeah, just no. Get a good. No, don't go skimpy on it. See how it comes out? It's like chicken. Look at it. It's like chicken. I'm telling you. It's different. It doesn't taste like. It's not like fish.
It's very different.
Not the texture of fish. But it's good though, right?
It's very good.
Yeah. Interesting little fun fact. If you scale,
Educational now.
Yeah, now we're getting educational. If you scale the backside of that, use like the backside of a spoon or something to scale it, you can eat the skin and it's just like barbecue chicken skin. I mean, it's like eating a piece of barbecue chicken. It's really weird. It's like poultry more than fish. So I always say that if you're gonna cook redfish for someone that doesn't like fish, that's the cut to give them, because you could literally tell them it's chicken if you take the fins off and they won't even know it. Yeah, it's so good.
Now, as far as when you're cutting the fish, you're just cutting like right behind the head, or?
Yeah, it's the throat, so it's kind of in between the gills on the bottom side.
Yeah.
I mean, you can see the fins here. That's his pectorals. Again, most people throw in the trash. And to me, it's
real
easy
easy to cut too.
Yeah, it is.
So easy to cut.
It is real easy.
Easy to cook. You just throw it right on the grill.
Never seen it cut out. Everybody fillets,
Throws it to
now
the
it's gonna be
crabs.
like watching that go in the water.
No, exactly.
It's like a big.
Truly, now when someone's cleaning fish, if they start throwing that away, I'm like, oh, you don't know how to clean redfish? You don't know how to, your first time?
Like,
I really just, most people don't, you know. You were talking about how much you love me and how just fortunate and grateful you are.
I am. I just can't believe that you came down here to see us.
Man, I'm here for you. I'm here for you.
Yeah,
bud.
that's what's up. And thank you for cleaning the fish.
Yeah. We got to fight today, man.
I'm telling you,
We might roll, bro. I've been here all day.
it's either.
If you're a kayak fisherman or want to get into kayak fishing, then just come here, talk to Ed, talk to the people that work here. They're gonna hook you up, get you all the information that you need, and they can sell you the kayak and everything else that you need. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you enjoyed this catch and cook. The weather did not cooperate, but we got it done anyways. Thanks to Matt and Vince and Neil here. Just showed us a good time. We had one day to kayak fish and didn't get to pick the weather, but we made the most of it. I feel like we couldn't have done better despite the monsoon that we endured. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. I don't think we're done here for this episode. I don't really know yet, but I think you're gonna see something else cool coming up. We'll see, but for now, the fishing, the cooking, the eating, the people here in Mississippi, it's just been phenomenal. What a great night. What a great day. What great sheepshead. It's all good.
Don't miss out.
Oh, Mississippi. I forgot this. All right, so we're here at the Biloxi Small Craft Marina. Getting ready to go out on a Biloxi shrimping trip. First, we're gonna have a little shrimp boil. Some fresh shrimp from right out here in the Gulf.
Hey everybody, we're here live at the Sailfish in Biloxi, Mississippi. Today we got a special treat for you. We're doing a Justin Wilson seafood shrimp boil. With the Justin Wilson seafood shrimp boil mix, got a little bit of habanero added into it. Come on over here, guys. Let me show you what's in this pot. Here we got some beautiful shrimp here from the Mississippi Gulf Coast. These shrimp were provided locally here by Desport Seafood over here in Biloxi. Everybody knows Desports. When you shop here in Biloxi, Mississippi, you gotta go to Desports. Go ahead and get them out of the pot. The key to a good boiled shrimp is to don't overdo it.
It smells amazing, man. It smells real good.
But you know, also at the same time, you want to boil them long enough to get the flavor in it. Well, with the Justin Wilson seafood boil mix, it's concentrated. So you don't need as much, but always jack it up. So I usually put about double the amount of seafood boil mix into my big pot here. That way you don't have to boil them super long in order to get the flavor up. Man, don't that look good?
Oh, it looks amazing.
Look at that.
It smells amazing.
It really does. Now our sausage over here is provided here locally also with the Four Bulls Meat Markets in Ocean Springs. Now this is a Cajun sausage right here, and I boiled it in with the corn and the potatoes. So you're gonna taste it. You're gonna get some South in your mouth. Come on down and see us here at the Sailfish. It's good stuff, I guarantee.
South in your mouth, I like that. All right, let's get a little bit of South in our mouth.
That's right. Yeah, grab you one of those little cans there.
That's perfect.
Use as many as you need. We'll keep it
perfect.
simple around here.
We just grabbing?
I got some tongs here.
There you go. Keep it something civilized. Ooh, look at that. Man, it's gonna be good.
That's Mississippi.
Now that's Mississippi. A couple pieces of this sausage everyone's raving about. I'm gonna try that. And what kind of sauce is this? It's like a...
That is a Justin Wilson Remoulade sauce made with Justin Wilson seasoning.
That looks good.
Look at that. I got a feeling it's about to get messy in the best way possible. We'll try some of the sausage first. Everyone's raving about the sausage. And I see why. That's
Really
good.
good, and it's flavored.
It's just
right.
Perfect, yeah, exactly. I'm gonna find a little, it's kind of a three-hand type of deal right here.
Yeah,
that's about a lobster.
This is authentic Cajun and Southern cooking right here.
Oh, yeah.
And these are head-on shrimp, and this is how we cook them down here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
If it was peeled and deveined, I'd be questioning the authenticity of this deal here.
I don't do it that way.
Look at that. A little bit of South in your mouth. Oh, man. That's good, man.
So
The flavoring in that seasoning's got just enough heat. It's not too hot, but I can tell if I keep eating them, it's gonna make my nose run, you know, like it's supposed to. Definitely want to have some napkins handy during the shrimp boil. Oh yeah. That's so good. I think a lot of times stuff like this gets really over salted. You're putting a ton of seasoning in there. These are perfect, literally perfect.
So he knows what he's doing.
That's some of the best shrimp I've ever had. Yeah,
Ooh.
Justin Wilson's. That's such a good flavor on there. You selling that here today?
Yeah, you can go back to Texas without it.
Yeah, nah, that's a done deal.
Four Bulls is fixing to sell a lot of sausage,
The
Cap.
sauce is good.
I'm fixing to promote the heck out of that. That's some
That
damn
sounds
good
good,
sausage.
right?
That's good sausage,
That's
baby.
real good.
That's the real deal.
That's good stuff.
Man, I'm sitting there holding this camera.
I know,
Where's
I
the
know.
tripod at?
Let me get this one on. I'll clean my hands off.
This is good sauce.
Everybody's, man, this is so good. Man, this is so good.
Just rub it in your face, huh?
Yeah.
And it's so cool to eat it now and then be able to go out there and see how they harvest them. You know, I think that I love kind of knowing where my food comes from and knowing how we're able to pluck it out of the ocean or the woods or wherever. Man, that's good. You gotta get some, Brooke.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm ready for this.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
Mike.
Let's see, get me some of this sausage.
Yeah, you gotta try the sausage.
We'll give it a little piece of corn as well, I believe.
Hit it up. Hit it up.
Dump it on in. Is that the best way to do it? You got the crumb catcher out of the way.
Yeah. You're gonna like that.
things behind the scenes.
Yeah, if you hold your finger on it, it'll say, you can say
She's on
copy.
me and your wavelength.
And then you can.
Why is it so good?
You can
Why is it
copy
so good?
pictures.
She's ready to walk. She's starting like the job already.
thought there's been one left that I bought it.
You can get more shrimp out of it right there.
Remember that.
I mean, what do you say besides it's good? I don't know. Well, so to say. Just keep eating.
Yeah.
Shut up and keep eating.
The comments you show up a little bit because clearly
It's not a biggie, but
it's
if you
hard to
find them,
talk.
go ahead and
Yeah, right. To talk, you got to quit shoving it in your mouth for a minute.
I love his, I love the
Corn does have
blend.
good crunch.
I love the blend.
Firecracker. That would be
Me and
good.
him have been friends for a while. He bought the, him and his group bought this business,
Okay,
the Justin
sounds good.
Wilson business. And he come down and
Well, we're
gave me some spice. And before you know it, I've become a distributor for him. I sell it for him. And now I'm hooked on everything that they got. Man, I kid you not, those pork rinds are off the chain. That's brand new. They're going national with the pork rinds. And I think they're going to take it by storm because they're just that good.
They really are good.
Well, what I love about Justin Spice is it's less salt than the competitors.
Yep.
There's more bang, less salt.
I got you.
I like
You
that.
can always add salt. You can always add salt. When you get the level you want, a lot of times with a seasoning salt, you add. Before you know it, where you finally got the heat you needed, it's so salty you can't enjoy it.
Right.
This right here, you can add salt later if you want to.
That was the first thing I said after I took a bite was that it's perfect. It's not too salty. Aww.
I blew up some things.
Y'all are so cute. All right, so this area of Biloxi is just so cool. It's known for gambling, for one. There's casinos all up and down the waterfront here. Fishing, deep sea fishing and inshore fishing, and then seafood in general. So whether it's shrimp, oysters, crawfish, all that kind of stuff is harvested here and around this area. We are about to go on this shrimping trip, and I think this is gonna be so cool. We just ate some, they're phenomenal. It's just delicious. And now we're about to get on this shrimp boat and learn how they harvest these shrimp from right here out of Biloxi, Mississippi. He's saying that we're also gonna pull up maybe some other marine life and we're gonna learn all about it on there. I think it's probably gonna be a little loud on the boat, so we got the little VIP access, but this guy Mike Moore is just such a character, like everyone we've met here in Mississippi. I got a feeling this is gonna be not only a good time, but also really educational. I think we're about to learn a lot, so.
That's why they're called double rigger shrimp boats. Are you filming me?
Yeah.
Can you do me a favor and not put me on the internet?
Sure.
I have like a federal warrant I haven't taken care of yet.
Sure thing. Yeah. I know a guy.
Listen, I said that about 3 years ago on this boat. What's the chance of the U.S. Marshal being on this? I was like, oh, great.
You got some explaining to do now.
Yeah, I got some explaining to do. No, it's cool. You can see the outrigger poles on these boats. There's either skimmer nets or auto rigs, and they're big. And what we do is we offset nets on each side of the boat. So we lay the poles down, and we offset a net to the left and back and to the right and back. And guys, that's how you can catch the shrimp. You know what you gotta do first? You gotta find them. Yeah, shrimp migrate about 400 miles a year.
Wow.
They move around a lot. Water temperature, obviously water salinity right now, tides and currents. And listen, no one's admitted me a shrimp finder yet. Man, there's nothing electronic. You know, we have all kinds of sonar and spotter planes and things like that. There's nothing electronic to find shrimp, and they can move 2 or 3 miles a day, all night. And so that's the big Gulf of Mexico. Where in the heck are you gonna put your nets out? You're not until you pull a smaller third net first, and that's what I have back here in the boat. It's called a third net or a tri-trawl. That's your test net. Not very big. It's about 15 foot wide. It's about 25 to 30 feet long. Guys, you're gonna pull that for 15 minutes. And when it comes up, what do you wanna see? Shrimp. 2 things we look for. Numbers. I don't want to see lots of shrimp. We don't want to see a whole bunch of these, right? Well, don't look at me that way. I know where you live what that's called, okay? Where you live, that's called a jumbo. Down here, you know what they call that? That's bait, okay? I'm looking for that. You know, 16, 20 count shrimp, 21, 25. Why do I bring that up? Shrimp congregate in their own size groups, so they kind of hang out with their own sizes. So you may pull your net and see a bunch of shrimp. That's where we begin the season, on a 60 count shrimp or something like that, but you're not gonna make any money selling that. So what's the net tell you? Quantity, the number of shrimp, and also quality as well, with the count or the size. What determines the success of the shrimp season? It's definitely not us. It's definitely not oil spills or hurricanes. Mother Nature has really dealt a blow to us this year. What's in the shallow water right now? Trillions of baby shrimp. And give you an idea, they're born 40 or 50 miles offshore. They're born out there in November, December, January, and February. And after they hatch, and the little baby shrimp get pushed into the shallow water here, and they grow up here. And man, we've had so much rain. So much rain. So why is that important to us? This is a saltwater environment. It's a brackish water environment, but saltwater. And these shrimp need to grow up in salt water. We just measured the salinity today. It's 1 part per 1,000 right now. And it's basically fresh water. Guys, if I took a gallon of fresh water out in the Gulf, it's not gonna matter. But when you start dumping fresh water into the shallow parts of the ecosystem here, it dilutes it. If you come out here between June and December, you'll see all these shrimp boats dotted out there in the sound at night. And they're gonna shrimp all night. They're gonna come back in the morning, back their boats in the harbor, bring your cooler with you, buy shrimp. That's where we buy our shrimp at. Guys, shrimp is everything to us. Think about it. I buy shrimp cheaper off that dock than you buy a pound of hamburger meat. I mean, really. I will not pay more than $4 a pound for that. I don't need to. A typical jumbo shrimp at the dock is $3.75. Largest are $3 1/4. Medium shrimp are $2 a pound. Take that, Minnesota and Wisconsin. Guys, if y'all can come to the back rail of the staircase, I'm going to show you how to put a shrimp net in the water. I'm going to go back here in the back of the boat. Y'all hang out back here. Hey, T. Hey. The dog is selling drinks.
The dog is selling drinks.
They're coming down. So hang out here.
Come on, TJ. Come on, TJ.
Guys, hey, listen, a shrimp net is not a mystery. It's just a big mesh bag. This one's about 15 foot wide in the front. It tapers down to a very skinny part right here. Keep in mind that the shrimp net's open in the front. It's also open back here. Very good idea to save yourself any embarrassment. Don't forget to tie a knot back here, okay? It's bad. It's really bad. They still make fun of me 7 years later, so.
It was one time.
Exactly, it's been one time. We have a family of dolphins that visit us from time to time out here. We love seeing these beautiful animals, but when they show up, this is the knot they work on right here. So we tie it a little bit different, they can't open that up. That's where your catch is gonna be. I'm gonna get this overboard, and I'm gonna show you these tickle shapes here in just a second. These chains run about 3 feet in front of my net. They tickle the bottom as they go along. It actually kicks up a whole bunch of shrimp for you, increases your catch. And how do you open up the net? Trawl boards. These are going to go in the water, as you see. And once we get them back behind the boat, we're going to engage them. One's designed to go left, one's designed to go right. Once we get it wide open, we're going to the bottom. About 12 feet of water. So listen, you're officially working on a shrimp boat. I think it's a big stingray. I got a paddle! Even these babies, guys, very nasty. So if you step on its back, it does that and drives it into you right there. That's what that is right there. You know, I was talking about this migration, this drop in salinity. All the crabs have left the back bay. I got so many crabs in here. Being careful on these stingrays. Look, it's a Minnesota shrimp. Where'd your head go? Boy, I test the salinity. Let's see. Fresh. You guys want to look at this year's crop? There you go. There's literally millions of these right here. Like I said, once that water warms up, they're going to grow about 1 inch every 10 days, but that's our crop right there. We have crabs. Has anyone ever been pinched by a blue crab? You won't forget it. Oh, you won't forget it. Now, I was always looking for a PC way to tell the difference between a male and a female crab. So I got this from Maryland's Department of Marine Education. Does anyone know how to tell the difference between a female and a male crab? Anyone? Well, let me give you a shortcut. The females are meaner. You can also tell the females too, they have these beautiful orange tips to their claws. Do you know how she gets them? Fingernail polish. They say the ladies paint their nails. So there's your Capitol Dome, your female. They say up there in Maryland that the males look like the Washington Monument. I'm going to show you how to hold one the right way. There and there. Stick it out. There you go. Hey.
We don't just do that every now and then. We do it a lot down here. I boil shrimp a couple times a week.
Nice, man. That was awesome. Thanks so much.
I hope you'll have had a good time.
Oh, it was a blast. It was a blast. I was kind of thinking, like, as an inshore, I fished inshore a lot. I was thinking I wasn't going to learn much, but I didn't know anything about shrimp migrations and all that, how fast they grow and stuff.
Dig them up, too.
Yeah. And you got me thinking all this fresh water, like fishing-wise, the next couple of days, maybe we need to get a little more on the outside or not be in the back.
You going shore thing?
Yeah.
Oh, you ain't got to worry about that. Don't think.
Yeah,
That's all you gotta do.
Well, no doubt.
That's all you got to do is have fun with it.
Yeah, that's right. Well, this was a blast, man. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Where can people find out more about the shrimp and trip?
BiloxiShrimpingTrip.com.
Perfect.
We also do some light tackle trip, and there's a link on there. And we also have BiloxiFishing.com as well.
Love it, man.
Okay.
Love it. Yeah.
Thank you for
Thanks
everything,
so much,
buddy.
man. Such a
Excellent,
pleasure.
man.
Yeah, this
Yes.
is cool. Real cool.
Appreciate it.
Oh, rock star, dude.
Yeah.
Coming up in the final episode, we're heading out with Sonny Schindler from Sure Thing Charters to do a little backcountry red fishing in some untouched marshes. And the big girls are on the move.
Oh, there he is. There he is. Nice. Victory.
We love these things.
That's on him. So he's tagging these fish, doing a little work here for conservation.
We'll be tagging most of the fish for conservation, but taking a few back to the legendary Blind Tiger restaurant in Bay St. Louis to have them cook them up for us.
It's so much better than when I do it. It's so good.
I go straight from the bank, gassing up the tank, cranking up the radio, playing old Hank. It ain't that long till I'm back at the pond. I'm rolling up the truck down at the dock. It's time to do some cruising, baby, get a little stuck. It's a Saturday joyride. Percy Beach is the spot to take the blues away. We're on a boat, we're feeling fine. Drinking Tennessee whiskey, a big blue sky. We're going up, we're coming down. There's a party on the water, it's a hell of a time. We're on a boat, we're killing time. In our own honky tonk with a bottle of wine. We're going up, we're coming down. Cheers to feeling alright, it's a hell of a time. A hell of a time. Yeah, we're chilling out here, ladies in the